Hello, my name is Dana Gattikin. I'm the Ag and Natural Resource Educator with Purdue Extension in Vigo County, and this is the Veterans in Agriculture Virtual Resource Fair. We'll be talking about funding, resources, and education programs specifically for veterans. We'll end our series with a panel of veterans who currently farm. So thank you for joining us.
My name is Joe Williams, and I serve as the school certifying official for Ivy Tech in Terre Haute. I've been in this capacity off and on for about 4 or 5 years. I've been with the college for about 12 years total. I'm going to talk about what I do specifically for a school so that you better understand how the veterans education programs work. We're talking about a program designed for veterans, the spouses, and dependents. So as a school certifying official, I have the authority to certify your attendance, and that includes documents and reports relating to VA education benefits at our school. I typically certify the following education benefits that fall under federal veteran affairs education benefits programs. The first and most commonly used is Chapter 33, post 9/11, Forever GI Bill. The next is Chapter 30, Montgomery GI Bill, Chapter 31, Voc Rehab Program, Chapter 35, Survivor and Dependents Program, and Chapter 1606, Montgomery GI Bill, Selective Reserve. And there's also a Chapter 1607. It's for service members who are currently in active service. I typically don't see those individuals very often, but we can also address that program if there are questions. And Dana, if you would, in the comments, if there are any comments or questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to address those. Moving on. So it's important to know you can apply at this time online, and all of the processes to start your VA education benefits can be started online. And I've provided here the website va.gov will get you started. It will also include your health benefits and other benefits as well. So please check out va.gov. If you visit that website, you'll naturally choose the education program tab. If you are interested in attending a school or a training program in your community, you should reach out to your Work One offices or actually contact that training facility, that education facility, to see if you can utilize your GI benefits. At that institution, if they do serve veterans and they have a facilitate VA education benefit program, you'll see a school certifying official. I was recently at a conference where there were trucking schools, there were aviation schools, a number of other apprenticeship representatives serving the same capacity that I serve in at Ivy Tech. You can call 888 GI Bill if you have questions as well, and they can mail applications, and the average processing time is about 24 days. So as I mentioned, the chapters of benefits previously, I started out with the most common post 9/11. So this is for a veteran who has served at least 90 days on active duty on or after September 11th, 2001. This is a benefit that can be transferred also to the dependent or the spouse to use at a institution or training program approved by VA. So you can be a dependent child using benefits transferred by a qualifying veteran or service member. This particular benefit ranges from 60% eligibility to 100% eligibility. That would include the tuition and fees, a book stipend, and a monthly allowance for housing. Moving on to the next chapter, the Montgomery GI Bill. Entered active duty for the first time after June 30th, 1985. And had your military pay reduced by $100 a month for the first 12 months of service. Both benefits provide at least 36 months of education benefits. However, if you're eligible for Montgomery GI Bill, you had your military pay reduced by $100 a month for the first 12 months of your service, you can then apply for post 9/11 with an additional 12 months of benefits, totaling 48 months of education benefits. If you have questions about that, please follow up with me or your school certifying official at the institution that you're planning to attend. Moving forward, I spoke earlier about the Vocational Rehabilitation Program, Chapter 31. In this chapter of benefit at Ivy Tech in Terre Haute, there are individuals utilizing this benefit. They have to qualify. They have a memorandum of understanding or a memorandum of rating of 20% or more from the Department of Veterans Affairs. You apply for this benefit through VRNE services through eBenefits, your eBenefits portal. You can locate your eBenefits portal on the va.gov website. Veterans are eligible if they have received a discharge that is other than dishonorable, have a service-connected disability rating of at least 10% from the VA, and apply for VRNE services. Moving forward to the Chapter 35 Survivor and Dependents Program. This is a program. There are a couple different areas where if the veteran was killed in combat in the line of duty, the spouse or the dependent can apply for the Fry Scholarship. And I do have a family members at our school that are eligible for that program. We also have individuals that are eligible for the Dependents Education Assistance Program. This program offers education and training programs to eligible dependents of veterans who are permanently and totally disabled due to a service-related condition or a veteran who died while on active duty or as a result of a service-related condition. Finally, or lastly, Chapter 1606. This is individuals that might be serving in a National Guard capacity have a 6-year obligation to serve in the Selective Reserve signed after June 30th, 1985. Complete your initial active duty training. Meet the requirement to receive a high school diploma or equivalency certificate before completing active duty training and remain in good standing while serving in a Select Reserve unit. We have a number of individuals who utilize Chapter 1606 at the Terre Haute campus. We'll have another segment speaking about how to apply and some other more specific information about veterans education benefits